I have a this or that actually, which could be very entertaining to have Mike's participation with. Well, it's either going to make aspects of it easier for you, or it'll be extra funny if you don't remember.
Oh, guaranteed I won't remember.
Great.
So let's do it.
So,
Skylar is more likely to remember something in my life than me.
Each thing I'm going to read out, is it a self-help book, as categorized by Indigo, Amazon, or Barnes & Noble,
Sure.
or a feat from Pathfinder?
Man, I like
I've got a decent chance, but there are so many goddamn Pathfinder books.
Yeah.
Right? There's no way.
Is this feat list limited in any way?
Right, yeah. Like, I need to know, like, if...
Like, is there any filter
Is
on
the
it?
word splat book involved?
Just
Is
says,
homebrew in it?
Just
Okay,
says
no, I'll
feat
give it a try.
name
I'll
or
give it a
book title. And both is an option.
Love it.
Both is an option. I'm impressed by the depth of this category. All right.
Number one, Survivor.
This is a self-help book or a feat.
Yep.
Or both.
Or
I'm
both.
going both right out of the gate.
It sure seems to be both right out of the gate. I'm sure it's a feat.
I'm going to go both also.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say feet.
It is a feat.
Yeah.
It grants +5 bonus on all Constitution checks made to stabilize while dying. Once per day, if you're struck by a critical hit or sneak attack, you can spend an immediate action to negate the critical or sneak attack damage, making the attack a normal
I've
hit.
seen this one on Twitter. I live, Bus.
Right.
Or Bus, I lived.
We're allowing both Pathfinder 1 and Pathfinder 2?
It's whatever the submitter had.
Sounds great. That's what I was wondering.
Sounds good.
Because I don't know two at all.
No, well.
All right. Cut your losses.
Oh, man. That's
think
got to be a self-help
That's a
book.
That's a
self-help
self-help book.
Wow, that does sound like a feat, though. That sounds like a I could definitely see that in like something like in the Inner Sea Compendium and stuff like that.
It's a feat.
Yeah, it's not a self-help
Not a
book.
self-help book.
No.
That allows you, at least not on
No,
Indigo,
I mean-
Amazon, or Barnes & Noble, that allows you to pick up one unattended object or unconscious ally of your size or smaller at any point during your movement without provoking attacks of opportunity when
It
withdrawn.
might exist as a self-help book, but if it's not categorized by the three.
we got boundaries
Yeah, no,
built
that's-
into the thing here.
That's about lifting people?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
At least with all these feet, we're finding our soulmates.
That's correct.
Soul retrieval.
Oh my god, this is such a good list. I mean, it's got to be more of a spell, so I'm going with just the self-help book.
I'm going to go both.
This is a book.
Yeah.
By Sandra Ingerman. With warmth and compassion, Sandra describes the dramatic results of combining soul retrieval with contemporary psychological concepts in this visionary work that revives ancient shamanic tradition of soul retrieval.
That cover just screams
Yeah.
everything I need to know about
What?
that.
Oh no, that is the secret incarnate.
Wait, so soul retrieval isn't like some kind of concept that's abstract. It's literally about a retrieval of a soul, like a shamanistic
I'm going to
retrieval
guess
of
it's
the soul.
yours.
According
let's
to
be
Sandra
clear.
Ingerman.
I don't think it's go around collecting other people's souls.
If it was a feat, what would it be?
Well, I mean, it would be what I just said. Go around collecting other people's souls. Be like a necromancer feat.
Third
Like a bounty
eye.
hunt for souls.
Sure.
Third eye.
Third eye.
Third
Both.
eye.
Slamming both
Gotta
on
be
this.
both. Totally on board with both.
Okay.
It is both.
Nice.
The feat allows you to open a spiritual third eye positioned on your forehead between them and above your normal eyes. While your third eye is open, you gain a +4 on perception checks to read auras and a +8 bonus on perception checks to detect invisible creatures or objects or see through magical disguises. And Third Eye, Mind, Power, Intuition, and Psychic Awareness by Alex McKenna. So, my goodness. If you're like me, you've always thought you had a special gift but didn't know how to utilize it. Or maybe you thought you were a little weird, so you've always tried to hide your intuitive nature. You don't think you have any special intuitive skills? Think again. You do have a special gift, and you can learn to use these gifts by opening your third eye. I did it, and so can you.
Buy my book.
Like EYE did it, and so can
I'm
you.
confused.
Eye on that book,
If you in Pathfinder are a creature with 3 eyes normally, and you take the third eye feat, is it fourth eye? Or is your third eye in your normal set of 3
I think it's in the.
become more third eye-ish?
Couldn't tell you.
What if you only have 1?
Oh,
Like, what if you're a Cyclops? Can you jump straight to 3?
you just get binoculars.
You gotta deal with depth perception and seeing through magical disguise.
Terrible!
All right.
It's probably aligned in the same area though, so you
Sure.
don't get real good depth perception.
Radical forgiveness.
That's
Self-help.
self-help.
Book.
Book. And I don't know what it would be as a feat. So I think it's just a book.
Book.
Radical forgiveness, a revolutionary 5-stage process to heal relationships, let go of anger and blame, find peace in any situation, by Colin Tipping. Could there be a divine purpose behind everything that happens? If you're willing to embrace this possibility, every aspect of your life can change. This is the theory behind radical forgiveness, Colin Tipping's revolutionary method for liberating your energy for the soul's highest expression.
I
Who
feel like
designs these covers?
The same person.
Colin Tipping.
I think that looks like a $6 fiver.
Yeah. That's good. That's really good.
Oh, wow.
I'm worried. Like, I'm willing to be forgiven for something I do, but if somebody does it radically, like, it's gonna frighten me.
Forgive me!
Yeah, no, I'm not in. I don't want to be forgiven.
Relentless cheer.
That's gotta
That's
be
gotta
a
be a
feat.
It's a gnomish feat, I'm guessing.
It is a feat for halflings.
Oh, I was close. Yeah,
That
almost.
grants +1 morale bonus on all saving throws or +3 on saving throws against fear to adjacent allies who have the same feat.
What? It has to be with other people.
But you
other
all have to
athletes?
buy that feat?
Like, do they just meet on a Tuesday
get-
and say we're all taking this?
You get the +1, or they get the +3 if they also have it.
Oh,
Yeah. Untethered soul.
Oh, I kind of feel like that needs to be retrieved.
Book.
No, it's a feat only.
It is a book.
Ah,
The Untethered Soul. A journey beyond yourself. And if you too wish to take your soul to the Old Town Road,
So there's this horse.
Wow. Graham just assassinated comms. The entirety of it.
that's great.
what would it be like to free yourself from limitations and soar beyond your boundaries?
Nice
What can you
words.
do to discover inner peace and serenity?
You could yeet this book into the sea.
Now a New York Times bestseller, it offers simple yet profound answer to these questions. Oh boy.
Don't soar.
That's fantastic.
Horses
If they-
don't soar.
If they jump
Desert
high
bus
enough, they
comms.
do.
That's quitters talk.
Bend with the wind.
Feet.
Bend it like
Oh,
that.
but that also sounds really good as a.
Both.
I go both.
I'm gonna go just feet.
It is just a feat.
Okay.
It allows you to gain cold resistance 5 and fire resistance for 24 hours after you meditate.
It has nothing to do with wind.
Traveler's Gift.
Feet.
That sounds like a horse.
It sounds like the horse that was on the cover of that last book.
Last book.
Both?
Traveler's Gift
Both.
has to just be a feat.
It's a book.
I mean, I'm not doing one.
The Traveler's Gift weaves a business fable about a man who loses his job and his money but finds his way after he's magically transported into 7 key points in history.
Oh, that's self-help!
That's not self-help. I can't do that.
At each location, the man meets historical figures such as, oh boy, Abraham Lincoln, Anne Frank, King Solomon, Harry Truman, and Christopher Columbus.
Nice.
The Traveler's Gift effectively combines self-help with fiction,
Nice.
sustaining momentum while simultaneously passing on instructions for positive thinking.
That list was the Gilligan's Island first season intro. Because it just sort of left 2 guys off.
Yeah.
It just says like, and the rest. Was
What?
Or
Or
here
the worst
in the
season of Fate.
Traveler's Gift. Yeah.
Wow, Isekai's got weird.
Winter's Grace.
Totally a
Feet.
feat.
Feet.
Both.
What? Winter's Grace? Feet.
I'm waiting to...
Yeah, it's totally just a feat.
It's a book.
Damn it!
Take a journey into the human soul and experience the hunger and joy of a brilliant, penetrating, transformational work that will uncover your humanity and clothe you with wisdom and grace.
Please no.
This isn't, by the way, broadcast on the internet, is it? Because this is embarrassing for me.
It definitely
No,
isn't, and
don't
it's
worry.
definitely not being broadcast to 4,000 people.
Okay, good. None of them probably play Pathfinder, so that's probably good.
None of them know how
Hey,
many
Jordan.
Pathfinder products
Yeah, what up?
are.
Important question for reasons from comms. What's your favorite J-pop or K-pop group?
G Idol.
There you go. All right. Servant in the House of Truth.
Oh,
That
man.
is such a good title.
That's.
Book. I'm gonna go book.
It's hard to fit on one line on your character
That's
sheet.
Yeah.
book.
Metal album?
Yeah, definitely.
Book.
It'd be a good metal album.
Feels like a feat, though, doesn't it? I'm gonna go book.
It's a feat.
What?
It allows you to attempt a check for knowledge skill in which you have ranks. You can roll the check twice and use the better of the two results.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a great feat, actually.
Yeah, I mean, that's.
I would take that feat
What,
every
do you
single
know
time.
what book that's from?
Oh, was it Servant in the House?
Servant in the House of Truth. It doesn't say.
It's gotta be some
man,
sort
that's
of
a great-
some sort of like Tianxia, Oriental.
Yeah.
feat.
Hands of Light.
Book.
Both.
Not even, because I know I'm gonna be wrong. It's gotta just be a feat.
It's a book. With the clarity of a oh my gosh, with the clarity of a physicist and the compassion of a gifted healer with 15 years of professional experience observing 5,000 clients, Barbara Ann Brennan presents this first in-depth study of the human energy field for people who seek happiness, health, and their full potential.
Oh, this is how you get the AT field.
Yeah.
These books were all, the covers were all designed by the same person.
Oh, this makes my brain hurt.
Metahuman.
Feet.
You mean like, that's one word or three?
One
Just want to be clear.
one word.
Okay, just checking. Just checking. Metahuman? Mm-hmm. How
Both.
can you take that as a feat?
I'm calling book.
It's gotta be a book.
It's a book
Yeah. I
by
finally got
Deepak
one.
Chopra.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, all right.
Oh, no, it's two words on the cover.
Well,
That line break is
yeah.
Yeah.
different layout.
Chopra unlocks the secrets of moving beyond our present limitations to access a field of infinite possibilities. How does one do this? By becoming metahuman. To make this practical as possible, Chopra ends the book with a 31-day guide to becoming a metahuman. Once you wake up, he writes, life becomes transformed because pure consciousness, which is the field of all possibilities, dawns in your life. Cool.
No one in the DC universe knows about that.
No.
That really.
Unbreakable.
Just
Unbreakable?
Unbreakable.
That's
Unbreakable.
That's a movie.
It is a movie. It's totally a feat.
It is a feat. It allows you to gain an additional hit point whenever you gain 1 hit point as a fighter favored class benefit.
That's in the first book.
Treat your effective constitution score as being 4 higher for the purpose of determining when you would die from hit point damage. That's a mouthful. All right, last one. Empath.
That's a book.
That's both.
That's
Betazoid.
That's gotta be. I know it's a feat, but it's gotta be a book also.
It's gotta be both.
It is. It's both.
Yeah.
Yes. It is a feat that allows you to use either perception or sense motive when reading an emotion aura with the Read Aura Occult skill. You also determine whether that creature is currently affected by a fear or mind-affecting effect and the relative strength of that effect. And a book by Judy Dyer. Have you ever felt the weight of the world on your shoulders? Do you live through your life feeling waves of others' emotions crashing into you? You may or may not have realized, but you carry the great blessing and power of being an empath.
You know what the funniest part about this has been is when a book has come up, Ask Who has also been posting the book image in there, but they've been different self-help books with the
Completely
same
different books.
titles.
Yeah.
Every single time. It's like I think once somebody writes a self-help book, somebody helps themselves to that book.